The play Nagamandala begins with a prologue. The story takes place in the inner sanctum of a ruined temple of an unidentified deity. The time is night. There is a Sutradhar in the prologue. He is a man who addresses the audience and tells them about his predicaments. He has got a curse. He would die soon if he couldn't keep awake for one night that month. He was cursed because his plays made the audience fall asleep. They were quite boring. That day was the last day of the month, and he wanted to keep himself awake in order to overcome the curse of death. Anyhow, he went to a temple to die unknown. After some time, he heard some voices and saw some flames of lamps gathering there. The flames had the ability to speak. They spoke to one another in female voices. Actually, they were gossiping about the houses they inhabit. Flame 1 said that her master was a miser, so he did not buy the oil for the lamp, and thus she could come to the temple early as the couple went to bed early. Flame 3 said that she came from a family whose master was a lustful man. He needed the light to see his wife's body. Flame 4 said that thereafter she might come early because her master and his wife were now engaged to enjoy worldly pleasures because their mother had died. The master's mother had died. Now both of them were free to enjoy. So they had turned the flame out to enjoy themselves in private. Then there appears a new flame. She had a different story to tell. The lady in her house was doubtful about her husband, and she had a story and a song inside her mouth which she kept for herself. One day, while she was snoring, the story and the song jumped out of her mouth. This story became a lady and song took the shape of a sari. So when the woman woke up, she saw a young lady coming out of her husband's room, and there was a quarrel between the husband and the wife. Thus the story and the song took their revenge upon the old woman for having imprisoned them in her mind. Later, the story and the song came to the temple, following the new flame. The story wore a colorful sari and sat in a corner. She was much disappointed. Then the new flame asked why the story was so sad. The story was ready to tell her story when somebody was ready to pass that story to someone else. The man instantly agreed to it, as he should be awake the whole night. It might save his life from the curse. So he was ready to listen to the story of the story and save his life. The story thus tells the story of Rani, and that forms the drama Nagamandala. Thank you.